All right, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? The TSFD podcast is back officially. Gavin, head out of the game. No, I'm just kidding. We're back. Let me get the link here for a moment. Officially. All right, hold on. I'm getting the link because I got to put it on my story. Advise people to come watch The Bebic Show. Okay, why isn't it? Huh?
Text it to me if you get a chance.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now. So we got a lot of topics today. Hey, somebody in the chat. All right, dog. Here, okay, almost just sent it to Wabot. That would not have been good. Can you imagine sending freaking TSFD? Worst first impression you can make is sending Wabot TSFD podcast, dog. There's nothing worse. All right, I sent it. Why is the stream health bad? Oh, it's fine.
Why is it what?
I don't even care. It says stream health bad. I don't even care. So. Unsupported resolution, which is not supported. The expected. What? How? So. I literally haven't changed anything since the last show. And it's like, it's an unsupported resolution, which is just bullcrap. So, people are saying it looks good. Okay. Let me put TSFD podcast. TSFD show is back. Swipe up if you don't get offended. If you do, don't swipe up. Dog, I mean, seriously, dude. This is probably the most offensive. What? Oh, add swipe up link. How? What? Invite people to swipe up to visit a destination. Okay, well, it's not letting me add a swipe up link, so. Guess we can't swipe up on them, so that's not good. Why? Okay, anyway, we'll just do the show. It doesn't even matter. I'll just put it.
Refresh Instagram if you changed it from private to public or whatever, and then I'll let you.
I'll just open Instagram. I can close it and open it.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry for the slow start on the show here, ladies and gentlemen. Just give me a second. For a millennial, I am kind of retarded when it comes to technology, so just bear with me. Oh, based. Okay, that's all I had to do. Was just close it and open it. So.
Yeah. Have you tried turning it off and on again?
TSFD. I gotta call it the TSFD show. Dude, I got bamboozled on Tinder so badly.
Yeah, I'm waiting to hear this.
Oh, dude. Easily. If you do, don't swipe up. All right. Here we go. Got it. All right, you ready?
Hey.
All right, dog. So, anyway, I was on Tinder today, and I told you about this, but I'm on Tinder today, right? And I'm like talking to this chick, and I read her bio because I've learned that I start reading the bio because hookups, you know. So I always look at the bio because I make myself look like an idiot 90% of the time, and I'll be like, "Are you down for a hookup?" And then they're like, You didn't read my bio, and their bio is like Christian looking for something real. Which, if you're looking for something real, don't get on Tinder. So She goes, I don't date Scorpios. So I message her, and I was like, well, I'm a Scorpio, so we can just skip the dating and jump right into the fun stuff. Right? Because you'd think that what else do you want? You know, if you don't date Scorpios, then what do you want? She responds and goes like this. Exactly why I don't date Scorpios. And then I fucking sent her back a message. I go, well, just bamboozled me. What do you want? Like, seriously, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's like being... I mean, that's just like... I don't even know... It's like saying I don't like women. And then a woman like... Well, I could become a man. It's like, that's why I don't like women.
No, it's like that's like being like, I don't date women. And then they'll be like, okay, well, let's just fuck. That's why I don't date women. It's like, well, then be like, I don't fuck Scorpios, you know? It's like, what do you not want sex in a relationship? What do you mean that's why I don't date? It's just stupid, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know what to
I mean, it's just, I have no... But that's not as bad as my experiences.
What's yours, dog? What's your worst...
Wait, no, what's your worst experience? Because
I haven't really... Honestly, I haven't had that many bad, like, experiences getting bamboozled. I'm trying to think of fucking one that was bad. Oh, dude. I can't... I don't know. Like, I can't think of anything that was, like, offhand horrible.
Not like mine.
Yours was pretty fucking bad.
I mean, dude, and you talked me into it. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna tell you. Dude, I'm gonna tell you this.
I can't talk you into it.
I'm gonna tell you this story, and I was like, so I kind of had a feeling, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna do it. And Dylan's like, no, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. Like, wouldn't let me not do it.
No, I did the X. I was like, I was just saying you should go ahead and just do it. It's fine.
No, it was not, oh, just do it. It's fine. It was, do it!
No.
So,
no,
peer pressure, clone Dylan a million times, and they'd all be screaming, do it. Peer pressure. So.
Right, oh, hey, Griffin, thanks for the donation, bro. Appreciate it.
Oh, based in red pilled and woke. So
based in Dorary pilled.
Bumble pilled. Tinder and Bumble pilled. So basically this is how it goes. So I matched with this chick, and this happened some moons ago. So this is not that recent. And so anyways, this chick, so I matched with this chick, and I'm like, okay. So first off the bat, I thought it was the friend. And that's red flag, raising the flag that's just all red, Soviet Russia, like number one. So I'm like, okay, which one is she? And I thought it was the other one. Then after a while, I got her Instagram, and I'm like, okay, so I went to her Instagram, and I was like, oh shit, it's that one. Like, so I knew which one it was. I'm like, I know, I somewhat know what I'm getting into. And so accepts my follow request, and I'm like, and first of all, her photos on Bumble are hot. I'm like, okay, this chick's hot. Like, I'm getting some quality female right here. And so,
dude, I don't think you live in like the fucking everywhere around your house is children, dog. It's so loud outside.
I might as well go live at my elementary school because it's a fucking playground outside 24/7. And I live on a main street, so it's like, hey, I hope the ball just goes doop, 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 and a swarm of cars come.
Kids,
tired of you.
So bad.
Can you imagine? And it's this at 7 a.m. and earlier. So it's fucking, I'm going, the sun's coming up, I'm going to sleep. And then 2 hours later, it's so fucking between.
Dude, that's why I get so screwed when I go to California, because it's like, I'm used to Kansas where it's like 10 a.m. in my neighborhood, and I'm sitting there, like snoozing. And then I go to LA, fucking cat, like on my bed. Kids outside screaming, dude, loud as. You got that fucking factory across the street that's like alarms going off.
Oh yeah, no. So I live across the street, and this isn't really doxing myself. So I live across the street from a company, a military contract company, which makes like aerospace stuff. So you can imagine when they're opening doors, they make like missiles and all that stuff. So it's all like high grade stuff. It's all locked down. There's hella security, alarms. There's always cranes working right across the street. So it's like there's never a dull moment where it's just peace and quiet. There's never harmony. Like, and if you think there's no such thing as noise pollution, move here, because you might as well give China and India a microphone. It's just constantly something. Like, I yearn for the sound of crickets. Like that would never happen. So, anyways,
Tinder, yeah.
Going back to the story. So, anyways, so she accepts my follow request, and I go through her profile. Obviously, you have to stalk the person. So I'm going through her profile, and I find the photos that she has on her Bumble. And the thing is, they're from 3 goddamn years ago. 3. Not 1, not 2, 3. 3 years ago. And I'm like, well, there's red flag numero dos.
Dude, he calls me. He's like, it's like, and I fucking answer, and he's like, dog, I just got bamboozled. I was like, what happened? He's like, fucking woman was supposed to go and they had already fucking booked the hotel. That's why I was trying to get him to do it, because they already booked the fucking hotel. So then you're like, oh, I'm just gonna cancel it. I'm like, hey, biggest waste of money.
Yeah, so I made plans. That was mistake. That was a huge mistake. So never book something until, I'm telling you, get FaceTime them, make them back up from the camera, and do a twirl, because otherwise you can't be safe. So already
dude, I'm gonna make that fucking bitch FaceTime me, like stand across the room. Like this is gonna be me. This is gonna be me first FaceTime call with bitches. Well, I can't because it's just like this.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I fucked up. And it's not like I wasn't, oh, we'll leave the light on for you, Motel 6. It was not a $50 a night hotel. It was like $140 total. To be fair, she offered to pay for half. And I'm like, what woman does that? There's another red flag. So she paid for half. So I'm still short $70. But anyways, so I'm like, okay, her pictures are 3 years ago. That's fine. Probably gained a little bit of weight. All right, like a little bit. Like that's understandable. It's like you want to just appear, but I mean 3 years is pretty drastic. So I'm going through, and I mean the recent photos, and I kind of just skipped over the recent ones because no bikini pics. So I'm like, well, and all the older ones were bikini pics, obviously, because I had a good body at the time. So I'm going back up, and she has so many pics of just being a sphere. Like she's just round and just overflowing with fat. And I'm like, and I mean, so she's chubby, and it's like chubby girls can be cute. So I'm like, all right, well, it's not that bad. Like, I mean, she's somewhat cute in the face still, even though she's got Theodore cheeks, like, fucking getting the best head. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Like, we'll see in person. A lot of people are better looking in person. If she's not, I'll get out of it somehow. Which, a lot easier said than done. Because you have to be the biggest asshole to be like, yeah, you're too fat, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
So I'm like, whatever. So I follow through with it. I go to the, so we were going to get food first. So I went to, mistake number 2. So I went to the hotel and left my stuff there. I put my stuff in the hotel. I should not have done that. So I left my stuff in the hotel because then
You're forgetting crucial part of the story, dog.
Yeah, no. So I left my stuff at the hotel, and then I went, picked her up, and we went to a restaurant that she had never been to, and she wanted to try. So earlier in the day, I haven't eaten all day because I'm like, this restaurant is pretty brutal, right? Like Cane's fills you the hell up. So I'm like, all right, I'll save it. So I'm Snapchatting this chick just to like have some talk in the day so she doesn't forget or whatever. And the snap I get back, here's red flag number fucking 50 already. Like it's just so many at this point, and I've just accepted it. Half selfie. If someone's sending half their face, it's because the rest is going too much. So it's not even a half selfie, it's like a third that they want you to think is a half. So it's like 30% of their face is too big. So
oh, dude, man's all the time half selfie, dog.
Yeah, but not only is it a half selfie, it's half selfie of drinking an In-N-Out shake while holding a bag of greasy-ass food. So I'm like, okay, she already knows we're going to Cane's. She knows it's a fattening food place, and she's eating In-N-Out already. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Like, no wonder why. And so, anyway, so I go to pick her up. I pick her up, like, at night. And so before she even comes out, it's at a college. And I park 2 feet into the handicap spot. Mind you, there's no one next to me. There's no cars. It's like 9 p.m., whatever. It's like somewhat late. So I'm 2 feet into the handicap spot. And these people come that go to the school. And they're like, you're in the handicap spot. I was like, oh, yeah, I know. I'm just picking someone up. I'm leaving in 2 seconds. She's like, you need to move. I was like, oh, no, I'm not. I mean, I'm just picking someone up.
Kid next door sounds like fucking Greta Thunberg when she found out the Earth was going to end, dog. Jesus Christ. Fucking, here's all I hear in the background. Gavin's like, yeah, I'm telling you, this is all I can hear. What kind of fucking kid do my kid does that? This, ready? Is mid they start screaming. Bam, dude, I'm going fucking Rafael Nadal, one-handed backhand to the face, dog. It's not even
you don't think I'm ready? Tomorrow morning, if I hear a peep,
no, man. Oh,
like, it's not even a meme, dude. I'm so sick of it. It's so annoying. But, anyways. So I get here, and this chick, like, just hassling me. It was some guy, like, that I'm parked 2 feet into the handicap spot. She's like, you need to move. I was like, oh, I'm going to be out of here in 3. She's like, I have handicapped friends. And so I'm just playing along. I'm like, okay, well, if they come, I'll move my car. And she's like, no, you need to move now. She's, like, having a hissy fit. She just has to make everything her problem because college female that has nothing else to do. And the guy that's with her, biggest cuck, he's like, I'm the RA. I'm like, oh, so you have no authority? You're just a bitch and you want to spend more time doing stuff at college? Cool. So what I actually said, I'm like, I don't care. Call security. Because I knew I was going to be out there. Like, so she calls security. And the funniest thing is, like, so she's like, yeah, there's a guy here who's parked in a handicap spot and won't leave. You know, security's just like, God, shut the fuck up. Who cares? So.
Oh, if you're security and a woman calls, I'd hang up immediately because you know it's nothing important. Men calling security, it's like, yeah, fucking dude robbing. Woman called. There's a fucking baby by itself for 3 seconds. Get the fuck over here and arrest the parents. It's like.
Yeah, it was. She had her volume so loud I could hear it. And the first thing they said, they're like, is this an emergency? And she's like, no. I'm like, I'm like, hell no, it's not. So she's like trying to say my license plate, and I have a custom plate, and my plate is literally G Senpai. So could you imagine calling security and being like, there's a guy in his car here, license plate G Senpai, and he won't move 2 feet out of the handicap spot. So she calls security, whatever, girl comes out, and I'm already pissed off because I'm dealing with these people, and then this is me. So bad. And I'm like, God damn it. And I was thinking right then and there, like, I should just be like, hold on, I'll come back around security. Like, I should have just left that in there. But anyway, so she gets in the car, and I'm like, fuck, God. And I mean, I did at least 40 glances while driving just to see, like, could I even get my venous blood flowing, you know? I'm like,
yeah, dude.
And I know I can't. So I'm like, well, here we go. I'm going to invest time and money into nothing. So we go to Cane's. I'm like, well, she already had In-N-Out earlier, so hopefully we'll just get something and split it. And we'll split a meal. So I go in there, and she walks up instantly to the register and goes, I'll get a box combo. Which, if you know anything about Cane's, you don't get the box combo.
Yeah.
Because if you're getting the box combo, you better be bulimic. Because there's no way you're keeping it all in your stomach.
Dude, the box... So, yeah, if you're cultured, you get it. If not, it's 4 greasy-ass chicken strips, like this big...
Yeah.
Texas toast. They just go like this with the fries. and then of sauce. So it's like not even a joke, dude.
And coleslaw, which is fattening as shit, by the way. Coleslaw's not healthy. Anyone that thinks coleslaw's healthy because it's green, forget it. You're eating
dude, healthier than everything else, dude. I literally eat all of Cane's, and then afterwards I'm like I look like fucking Jabba the Hutt digging into the fucking coleslaw, and then here's my body when I take the first bite. Oh, because it's sitting there like.
No, that's your mind. Your mind's convincing you that's healthy. Your body's...
No, dude, compared to the checkout, dude, my body goes for... And I eat Cane's so fast, I'm like just shoving chicken down my fucking... And then so my body's like trying so hard to like suck it down my sternum, and then fucking...
Yeah. So anyways, I was like halfway into saying like, so I was gonna be like, so do you want to split something? So I'm like, so do you want to... Walks up, I'll get a box combo. I'm like, no. So I got a 3-finger combo. Just made her look even fatter. And then the whole time, I couldn't have had a more miserable conversation. It was like an hour long because she wouldn't stop talking. Couldn't get a word in. Either cut me off like 30 times, which is like one of my biggest pet peeves. It's like, let me fucking finish the sentence. And all she could talk about was The Office and food. I'm like, okay, well, scratch food off because you're already fat, and it's not helping that you're fucking infatuated with putting more stuff in your mouth. And then Office references. It's like, dude, I've watched it a few times. I couldn't name more than one. I don't even think I couldn't name a line off the top of my head. No. And she kept naming lines and references. I'm like, I don't care. Like, it's funny. I'd rather watch it, not see your fucking double chin keep repeating it to me. Like, I don't care. So it's like I had to deal with that for like an hour. And this whole time, I'm just strategizing how to get out of this, right? Like, I'm just listening to her. I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking eating. I'm being rude as shit, too. I'm, like, talking with my mouth full. And I'm like, she's, like, actually trying to have a conversation. I'm sitting there with my chicken. Sauce, everything, fucking root beer. I'm focused on my food because I was starving, too. So I'm not letting her ruin that. Like, I'm taking my cane seriously. So I was like, maybe if I go to the bathroom... and then walk out the entrance, like she won't see because she's faced this way.
Man, anyway, you drove her, dog.
Yeah. Oh well, forget it. Oh wait, I missed the most crucial part. What am I doing? Okay, so the first thing she says to me when she gets in the car is a story of how she matched with a guy on Bumble, went on a date with him, and turns out he was fatter than his pictures, and so she ditched him and Ubered home.
I don't think that's legit. I think she was saying that because she like we had a discussion about this on the phone. Maybe somebody in the chat. I think that people are especially women, are self-aware when they're like fat. Like I think they understand. So I think what she was doing was trying to like gauge your reaction and see if you'd be like you, or if you just like be like whatever.
No, she was serious. Like, and I could tell she wasn't aware. And my reaction, I was straight like puppy dog, and I was like. Tilting my head and brow raising because I'm like, well, that's a bit ironic, huh? So I mean, it's like and she kept going on about it. She's like, oh yeah, he had to be. I was like, oh, that sucks. She's like, oh yeah, he had to be at least like 100 pounds heavier. I was like, wow, like he really. I'm like, you. And she was at least 100 pounds heavier. Like, I'm not exaggerating. She went from supermodel body to fucking.
Oh, and
elephant.
she was hot, dude.
Like,
she was hot.
She used to be really hot too. That's the thing. And her fat changed her entire face structure. She didn't even have a cute face anymore. So I'm like, God, shit. Anyway, so she tells me that was like off the bat. I'm like, well, that's ironic. So I won't even feel bad trying to ditch her. And I will just find humor in it later. So, anyways, I couldn't figure it out how to get out of there, out of Cane's, go back to the car. And this whole time she's cracking jokes about how we're going to fuck. I'm like, oh, just stop. It's so cringy when you talk about it. Like, don't talk about it. Yeah, just let it happen.
Sex, if you talk about sex, like, not having it anymore. Because you can't be like, can't wait to have sex with you. First of all, you're putting so much pressure on it, and then what are you supposed to say back? Like, if you're in the car with a chick and she goes, can't wait to have sex, same.
Yeah, it was so awkward.
Like, fucking, like, you know, because you have to do shit beforehand. So it's like, yeah, just no.
Yeah. I was making completely unrelated, like, things. I was like, I'll just let you know, it's like freezing in that hotel room. Like, I was so cold when I walked in. Like, I was just talking about random shit, and she's like, oh, well, that's good because it's going to get hot later. I was like,
you should be like, yeah, because butter golem laying on me. God damn. You should be like, just to let you know, it's pretty cold in the bathroom, so you may have to be on fucking top so you can cover me. Jeez, dude. Fat people there's nothing attractive. There is not one attractive feature about fat women. Like, or fat people in general. And then it's like, yeah, go ahead, sorry.
Another thing was like, I was like, oh, and I was just like, maybe I'll just sleep and try to, I don't know. I was like, oh, I can't wait to sleep in that bed. Like, it's so, like, just comfortable. And she's like, oh, well, we won't be doing a lot of sleeping. I was like, stop it. This isn't first grade. It's like, stop it. Like, I don't get
stop it.
I'm like, stop it. So, anyways, it's $30 for parking at this hotel, which they yoink you. They small cap you. You don't even understand what's going on until they're like, oh, it's 30. I'm like,
dude, that happened to me. I went to hang out with a fucking chick in Kansas, and so I go pulling into the thing. It's downtown, and they're like, I mean, I get to the thing, and I was like, where do I park? And they're like, oh, it'll be $15 for valet, and I was like so fucking fast.
This is me. 15.
Well, the guy saw me. I didn't even say anything.
Other chair, wheel.
Yeah, I didn't even say anything. He was like, I pull up. I'm like, yeah, it'll be $15. Like, it was so bad, dude. Back it up.
Try 30. So I looked at the guy. I was like, 30? I was like, how much is valet? And he's like, 35. I'm like, 5 more? I'm like, all-star service? I'm like, okay, I'll just do valet. So I told him, I was like, I'll do valet then. I'll just go park for a second while I check in. He's like, okay, that's fine. So blah, blah, blah. That was like before when I was dropping my shit off. Again, mistake, because had to find a way to get back to my car, escape plan. So we leave Cane's, blah, blah, blah. We go back to the hotel. And I'm like, I'm panic mode right now, too. Like, I'm stressing trying to think of something to get out of this. So we get up to the room, blah, blah, blah. It's on the 9th floor. So that doesn't help because I'm in the elevator with this chick that I have to escape from for 9 levels. Just...
Oh, and she was probably licking her chops, getting ready to suck the dome off you, dog.
Oh, I procrastinated. You've never seen someone procrastinate more. We get to the room. First thing she does, and she was wearing sandals. I'm like, that's gross. So
why?
She just slips because her fat feet. I mean, they're like swollen looking. It's like, so she takes off her sandals, and then also when you're wearing sandals, like the dirt from like the previous time of wearing them gets feet. So her feet were dirty and get on the white bed. I'm like, that's nice. She jumps on the bed first thing and lays down like sideways and like expects me to like just fucking get in. I'm like, no. So I sat down. I'm like taking my shoes off so slow. I didn't take my socks off because I'm like, that's way too much to put back on. So I'm like, my shoes can just slip back on. So I'm like, I take my jacket off. And then, because I have to make it seem like I'm not going to ditch. So I take my jacket off, but I put it in my bag because I left my bag open. So I put it in my bag so I can just grab it and go. And then I was like, I turn on the TV I like bullshitted trying to not know how to set up this thing to like stream something. She's like, "Oh, just put on like any channel, it doesn't matter." I'm like, "Oh no, I really want to watch something on my phone. I'm gonna figure this out. It's pissing me off." So I'm like 10 minutes trying to do that, and then I like looked at the menu. I went online. I was like, "Oh, I wonder what time breakfast is done, what time checkout is, blah blah blah." Anyways, what it comes down to is I'm like, I want to sleep in tomorrow a lot, so I'm gonna go put my stuff in the car so that I can just sleep in and check out and leave. And she's like, "Why don't you just take it down in the morning?" I'm like, "Oh, I just want to get as much sleep as I can, you know." She's like, "Oh, okay, well, I guess we're not going to be sleeping much, so that makes sense." I was like, "Yeah, I'll go ask when the breakfast is in the morning when I go down." So I'm not even to my car yet, and I start to block her on everything. I get out of there with all my stuff. I just grab my stuff and went. I was like,
"Man, it's like the fucking Grinch getting the fuck out of there."
Yeah, I was like, "Okay, I'll be right back." I said I'll be right back at least 30 times, so that was a little suspicious. I had to like reassure her. So I go down, I'm like, I'm walking to my car, blocking on Bumble, Snap, Instagram, and last thing was Number. Do that first, by the way, for future reference. Do Number first. So I do all that, and she knew it was coming because she was checking those things. I mean, I literally 5 seconds after I blocked her on one of the apps, get a call from her. I'm like, "God damn it." So I ignore the call, get a text that's like, "You're leaving, aren't you?" or something like that. And I just blocked her. I didn't even respond. Blocked her number, got in my car, drove 45 minutes home. So I spent like $20 on gas too, so I was fucked. But I saved money on parking.
Yeah.
But anyways.
And not in the hodl, so.
Yeah, and I don't get to use the fucking hodl. And I had the keys to the room, and she was like, "Can you at least give me the keys?" And I'm like, on the 405, 20 miles away, like, ha. So what's embarrassing is like, and it wasn't that far from where her college is. I don't know why she couldn't just Uber home and pretend like something happened. Instead, she has to text her friend or roommate, whatever it was, and have them text me. I'm like, seriously, like that's embarrassing.
That's what I don't understand. Like if somebody ditches me on a date, I'm not going to try to talk. I'm going to be like, "Well, I just got ditched," so I'm not even.
Yeah.
I don't know why women, because I've ditched chicks before, and it's like, oh, dude, I've done it so badly before too. Like it's bad, but fucking, you don't text them. You know, that's like the last thing you do. I've never been ditched. Because,
yeah, and it's like, what are you gonna change? It's like, what's gonna change? I'm not gonna be, "Oh, I feel bad. I'm gonna come sympathy fuck." Like,
yeah, what are you gonna turn around? Aw, going
yeah,
to
why would
fucking
you,
lard? Like no.
Why would I get my buckets for the fucking?
This is me on my way back to fuck the fattest chick on planet Earth after texting me. Like, no,
God, it's like a fitnessgram pacer test. Might as well be with her fat ass walking. So,
oh, dude, she'd be sucking wind after like 3 minutes of sex, dude.
yeah. And why would you text your friend? That's embarrassing. That's like if I'm texting my friend, "Hey, dude, I'm fat, and so they ditched me. Can you text them and ask them for the room keys?" It's like, what? Why would you expose yourself like that? It's like, base department's not picking up. So I'm gone, and that was my night, and that's it. And I lost $100 because of gas, and I lost a bunch of time, and that sucks.
Yeah, dude.
Because first of all, I haven't nutted at that point in multiple days in a row because I'm saving it. So it's like you're anticipating this for so long, and then it's just.
Yeah, dude. But they need to make a dating site that's just for fat people because
they have them, but they don't use them.
They do?
It's like,
what is it called?
There's a few out there.
Let me look up dating site for what is it called? Fucking
but it's
whale meat.
Whale watching.
I'm gonna look dating site for fat people. Let's see.
There's a few.
Oh, there's plus size singles.
Yeah. Hey, don't call yourself plus size. You're fat.
This guy goes who?
What?
This guy in the chat. Oh, this guy's like, what's the or I finally escaped my fat fetish on this new plus size dating app.
How'd you escape it?
Well, imagine having a fat-osh. Oh, you should see some of these webot, dude. I mean, it's just like, fat is just not a good look on humans, dude.
Yeah. And why would you waste your time dating when you're fat? You know, use that time to go to the gym and not be fat. I don't get it. It's like, why are you even trying? Like, just do
What's
something.
wrong with fat chicks? They'll okay, smelly, and smelly. And ugly. How am I supposed to get off when it's... Here's what I'm hearing in my ear when we're having sex. because can't fucking breathe because so
No.
much weight on their fucking neck because lard.
Not only that, do you know that a diet affects a vagina? So when they're only eating burgers and fried food, you take one whiff across the room and you're outie. Like, it's not even a meme.
Yeah,
that's
dude,
not.
It
It's so
smells
gross.
so
It's just,
bad.
yeah.
And I've had some
And-
stank ass pussy before, and that was unbearable. Fat pussy.
While she was eating, she spit
No.
into my
Nope.
fucking
Nope.
shit,
Nope.
like 50 times. I'm like,
Talking, dude. That's the biggest turnoff ever. Is there anything more embarrassing than talking, or you're like, and then food comes out of your mouth and you're fucking trying to make it happens all the time. You'll be talking and be like, yo, dude, fuck that, and it just comes out. And you have to say something about it. It's like, oh, rip, food, come on. Like, it's like you can't just ignore it.
dude, I won't ignore it. I won't pretend like it, because it's so obvious. Like, I even notice like the smallest. So it's like you have to be like, oh god, I'm special needs. I can't.
Actually, one thing more embarrassing. Food in your teeth. I went on a date this summer when we went to fucking Olive Garden. And then after Olive Garden, we were doing like a bunch of stuff. Got in the car later, lettuce. I was like, why the fuck wouldn't you tell me? And I was like hella laughing like the whole time. Lettuce. I was like, oh god damn it, dude. I got in the car. I was like, I haven't talked to her since. Dude. I was like, I can't bring myself. What am I gonna say? Hey, like with lettuce in my teeth, dude. God.
Yeah. No. So that's the story. It's lackluster, but the point is, trust but verify, folks. Like
Yeah,
Reagan.
Yeah.
Fucking. I mean, this is no Iran nuclear deal. This is more important. Like, getting fat fish is much worse than a couple bombs being made behind your back.
Oh, dude, I've never been like fat fished horribly. I've gone on dates with chicks that ended up being like ugly or like weren't wearing makeup. But I never plan them. If I think they're gonna be ugly, I just don't plan them in public place. Like, I would never take a chick inside of Cane's. I'll go to like the Cane's drive and I'm shoving her ass back in the fucking seat so nobody sees me with her.
Yeah, no. I was paying, and the cashier's like, "Oh, that's so cute," because I paid for both the meals. I'm like, "No, it's not."
Be like, you know what's gonna be even cuter is when she's sitting by herself. God.
Oh, and she had no makeup on. Hey, make an effort, dude. Like, what the fuck? I went home and put cologne on and, like, shaved. Make an effort. Like, I used to be so against makeup because I'm like, oh, it doesn't show. Hey, if I'm hooking up with you, it doesn't matter what you're going to look like without it, because I just want you to look good with it for one night. That's all that matters. One night. Just do it for one night.
I'm against makeup unless, like, we're doing something that requires makeup. Like, I don't want you to be caking it on in the morning and then you're ugly without it. Like, if you're gonna wear makeup, if we're going out to eat somewhere nice and then you come looking like goddamn Casper, I'm gonna be pissed. But,
yeah, well, this chick, I mean, she was so greasy. I got cataracts because the light was bouncing off her fucking forehead and her fucking face just right into my eyes, and just like, I'm like, I can barely see it so bright.
You gotta have blue light glasses, dog.
Oh, dude, I needed polarized lenses just to fucking be with her. It was so, and she's like, I'm like, I couldn't tell if she was sweating, which she probably was, because fat, you know. Yeah. And the whole time, we got in my car, I had a jacket on, okay? I put the windows down in my car at night, because not exceptionally legal tint on my car, so it's hard to see. I put my windows down usually at night, and I had my jacket on, and I was still freezing. I'm like, nope, I'll risk a ticket. It's so cold. Like, I'm not doing it. And she goes, oh, it's so hot. Can I put the AC on? I'm like, oh, yeah, go for it. Full blast, minimum temperature. I'm like, shaken. I'm like, I literally like kept turning it down one by one until I got it off, because I'm like, holy shit, I'm freezing. And it's like, if someone's that much hotter than you temperature-wise, they're fat. That's how you know.
Dude,
being a little...
Yeah, because when you're fat, it's like literally going... with fucking skin, dude. It's disgusting.
Oh, I know, because I was fat. So because I was fat, I know how gross being fat is. And you know, if I was hot, I wouldn't tell the skinny person to make it colder. I'd be like, that's fine. I'll deal with it because I did it to myself. You know?
Oh, dude, it's just like...
fat people are the biggest inconvenience to non-fat people. That is the most discriminatory. I swear, go on a plane, go on any shitty flight, actually, because that's what fat people use, because they got to save more money for food. So go on Spirit and try to have an enjoyable flight, because they're leaking fat onto the other seats.
Yeah.
They're such an inconvenience.
And they're like, hey, try being me. It's like, no, try being me. I'm like this in the corner, dude. Like, I've had to sit by fat people on the plane. It's so bad.
Now, if you can't walk down the aisle without having to do this and fucking do the side shuffle, forget it. Don't do it.
Oh, dude,
Or
if I see a fat person coming down the aisle, this is me. I'm like scrambling to put shit on the seats around me. And like, it's so bad. Then they're like, can I sit here? I'm like, no, it's actually taken. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's
It's
taken
so bad,
by my personal freedom. Jesus.
Who's it taken by? My personal space. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I mean, buy 2 seats, you know? And if you're flying a shitty flight, buy 2 seats. You know, that's almost worth it, dude. If you think about it, like, if you fly on a shitty airline, you could buy 2 seats and have a bigger space instead of buying, like, a first class on a nice airline.
Yeah,
you know?
but nobody's going
to...
Just say that. You could be like, I bought 2 seats. Like, how are they going to know? What are they going to go?
If you do...
Stewardess, did he buy 2 seats? And then they fucking pull the whole thing.
On Spirit, you can actually, like, choose your seats. Like, so... I think it's like $10 extra or something. It depends on what you're doing. But I'd literally pay $40 more, have 2 seats. Yeah. If it's a cheap flight, if it's like $200, do it. That's $400, and you're living like a king.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, dude. Yeah, I guess because you don't have to pick seats. What the fuck even is Politicon, dude? I don't even know.
What do you do? Like, I mean...
Political events are probably the most turned out, especially conservatives are boring. So, like, what are you going to do at an event? Go there and worship Jesus and not even... and the ones that are down to party, like, don't even go to the events. So it's like... You know.
Too busy partying and having... I mean, you have to have no life, like, to care about politics that much. And I don't get people that care about politics so much that, like, that aren't us. It's like... I'm not anymore for me, but it's like... Even you, it's like you don't even go to events, and you're one of the largest influencers. Like,
that's just because, like, I'm not gonna go. It's on site, dude. So many people hate me, bro. I would walk in there, what's going on? Like, immediately punch, dude. It wouldn't even be funny. I'd be in there fucking trying to dodge all the fucking attacks, dog. I'd have everybody on my ass.
As soon as you go through security, it's fucking ding ding, bite.
Yeah,
it's
dude.
Fucking
but except we know they're not going to be shooting. Did you see the freaking Turning Point USA influencer retreat when they had the guns? Oh my god, I've never... You saw it, dog? The clips?
I thought they were... No. You could bring guns in or something?
No, you didn't see the clips of them shooting?
Oh, the shooting range.
Oh, dude, it was like... They had clips of the Turning Point ambassador shooting. I swear to God, it was their first time shooting a gun. They're like...
Yeah,
first of all, they had some huge guy holding them back. If I'm going to... Because, like, this is going to be them when they shoot the gun. Like, I'm not... If I need someone to hold my back, I'm going to be like, I'm just not going to shoot the gun because I'm not buss. So,
yeah.
Like, what is an AR? I've shot AR-15s. I've shot Tavors, like Israeli Tavors. Like, you don't go like that. Like, it's not insane. They're holding grown-ass men. They're like...
Yeah, they're shooting Rifles aren't that powerful. Like, I don't get it. Like, my shotgun... Okay, so I went to the range when I bought my shotgun to, like, try it out. Obviously, I'm not going to fucking shoot... Well, pretty soon I'll be aiming for kids outside. It's going to be Duck Hunt on fucking the Wii. But...
Fucking comedy show, not everything we say is intended to be taken seriously.
Yeah, exactly.
Disavow.
Disavow. This is not a threat. So I went and we rented, because you can rent guns there, and it's like I didn't have an AR-15 because California, you know, and I wasn't 21. So we went and we rented. You can even rent handguns, which sucks. But we rented a rifle. We rented an AR-15, and I mean it was literally nothing. Like it's just like you maybe a little bit. It's nothing. My shotgun, dude, 12 gauge. I almost threw my fucking shoulder out. And so it's like, and I'm not even going to hide that. I'm not going to be like, yeah, I know what I'm doing. No, it was my first time shooting a shotgun, so I didn't know what to expect. I mean, it wasn't too bad. I was like, I maybe like popped back a little. My friend almost broke his arm, dude. He's not into guns, but I convinced him to go. Yeah. So he like He's straight, the worst stance ever, and he's like just standing. He didn't even turn a little bit to like embrace it. He was just. He almost did a spin, dude. He was like, and he goes. This is it. It was so delayed. He goes, fuck. He yelled so loud because he has the fucking things on it so loud. It's like,
dude, trying to talk to somebody, dude. You're trying to talk to somebody in the shooting range. Good luck, because you're like, hey, dude, what are you doing? You're gonna shoot? Yeah, I gotta load that. Dude, we were in there last time, and my friend, first time using a gun, he's like standing like this in the range. His gun jams. You can hear it. And like jams. He goes like this, dude. Pretend the camera's the people. He goes like this. My gun jammed. Everyone was like, no, dude. No, dude. I was like, I hadn't hit the ground. Oh, I hit my fucking ankle. I hadn't hit the ground that fast. It would literally. I couldn't hit the ground faster. They could have been like hit the ground for $10 billion, and I still would have hit the ground slower than that, dude. I was fucking solid snakehead ass crawling out of the room because it was freaking, dude. I swear to God, I was like, who turns around with a jammed gun? That's like, I would have been like this, gun jammed, setting.
He goes, turn full body.
He's turning around like it's fucking Call of Duty. You're turning on a hitta. He like turns around. I'm like. Everybody in the range, it was so embarrassing. I had to go sit in the car. And then, no, but dude, so, yeah, I've shot guns. But anyway, I'm watching the event, and they're like I'm not going to say his name. I just hit my fucking ankle so hard. I think it popped, like, if this is my ankle, I went like this. Out the other side. Like, it, ow, dude. Oh, see what I do for the show? Donate $10 to, like, pay for my medical bills, because that was fucking so painful, dude. Oh. Anyway, so I'm watching one guy. I'm not going to say his name. It's an influencer, though. And it's clearly his first time shooting a gun. And he's like, can I shoot? And they're like, yeah, sure, go ahead. And he's like, how do I go? And, like, just shoots off a round by accident. And he's like, didn't even. I would have been like this. I would have been like this. Taking the gun right out of his hand. Like, you misfire, dude. I would have put the gun down if I ever accidentally shoot around, I'm going like this. Like, dude, it's not even a joke, dude. No, it's going right back in my face, dog. I'm done. You know? And then he uploaded it. I was like, what are you doing? Who, like, misfires a shot at the range, almost takes everybody out, and then goes like, post. I was like, jeez, dude.
So embarrassing, dude.
Oh, dude.
And it's like, if you're going to be, and I'm a proponent for guns, but I'm not out there fucking... You get what organization. It's like, I'm not going to be out there spending my life's accomplishment is not going to be saving guns when I don't know how to shoot one. It's like, if you've never, don't be a proponent of something that you have no experience with, right? Yeah. It's like, if you're going out there and you don't know anyone with cancer and you're like, we need to end cancer. It's like, don't do that. You don't care. You don't know shit.
It's like, literally like, well, and then they're sitting there, and these are the same people that are on their Instagram page. Come and take it. And then they go out in the range, and they're like, first of all, they have to have a guy holding their back because we don't push.
So let's address that. Wait, let's address that real quick. Just real quick. They have people.
I said that.
But the thing is, everyone's like, if you really do range rules, you can go to that range's location on Instagram and find everyone else without someone doing that. It's like, that is not the rules.
Here's what would have happened to me. Here's how the conversation would have gone. I would have gone in. Sir, I need to hold your back. No, you don't. Sir, I need to hold your back. Well, guess what? Not shooting the gun. Have fun. Like, I'm not going to sit. I am never in my life going to have someone going like this to me. Shooter, are you ready? Yeah. Fire! Like, it's fucking professional. Like,
could you imagine, like, the Revolutionary War? It's like, wait, whoa, don't shoot. Go, put your arms around him. It's like, what are you gonna team up?
Dude, can you imagine war? And it's like, snipe him. Why aren't you sniping him? He's in the open. Nobody's holding my back. The kickback's gonna hurt my shoulder. Like, it's gonna, and then after. So first of all, war shooting. Then afterwards, they're literally on Instagram like, bruise. I was like, dude, there's nobody that's easier to take government if you're gonna take the guns from people. Turning Point ambassadors first, because they have no idea.
Oh, they're the first to go. Hey, ATF, let me give you the addresses.
Oh yeah,
because That's the people. It's like so funny because they're like, oh, they're the ones that are like, oh, legal citizens should own them because they know how to use them. It's like you don't know how to use them.
Well, and it's like people are always like, come and take it. And like this guy said, 90% of the people who say come and take it are going to hand it over. Yeah, dude, because what's going to happen is they're going to pull out fucking, like the entire SWAT team, fucking helicopter. What are you going to be like, one guy, and there's like down on your face? Like, no, if they come to my house and they're like, give me your guns, I'm going like this. Like, dude, no questions asked. I'm handing him over, dude.
I'm using. Are you kidding me? I'm fucking straight Eric on Xbox. I'm Roomba Claymore in my house, so I don't have to worry about it. I'm like, I didn't shoot. You walked in.
Yeah, dude. Dude, can you imagine? Can you imagine real life? It's like the Claymore noise. Dude, that was the worst in Modern Warfare 2. You'd be like hauling ass, about to get a chopper gun. It's like, and you're just like across the map.
Oh, this is me looking through the blinds. The TF agents rolling up.
This is you looking for the blinds.
This is me waiting in my room for all my Claymore setup. This is me in my room.
Dog, this is you looking through the window, dog. I like, dude. It's not even gonna be funny. They're gonna come. At the most. Here's the thing. There's never gonna be a revolution because what's gonna happen is one person's gonna be like, "Oh, let's do it," and then other people, bussy. So it's gonna be the one person going out, and then everyone's like in the background, and then that person's just gonna get mowed down, and just no one else is gonna want to do it. Like, it's not worth taking out one person. Like, you know, like you're just gonna get killed. I'm gonna hand over my gun. Not only am I gonna hand over my guns, but I'm also gonna go like this. Want anybody else? I'll snitch them. Like, dude, I don't even care. I'm going
6'9", dude.
I'm going 6'9", dog. I'm gonna sit in the. I don't even care, dog.
Dude, yeah, it's so
obviously a joke. Like, I wouldn't hand over my guns, but it's like I'm not gonna. If they came to my house, that's not the right.
No. This is how it goes. If I'm the first one, take them. Okay. If I'm the first one, I'm not gonna be the guy that's gonna die for everyone else to be like, oh shit. Okay. And they've already done that. They've already taken guns from people and killed them and like to take their guns.
Oh,
and it's
there's a guy, the red flag law Marine guy, got shot in Baltimore.
Yeah. That whole and do you see anyone? No. And conservatives is funny because they're willing to hand over their guns. Every conservative that's like, come and take it. That happened. They're like, oh, red flag laws are fine. Trump said so. Yeah. So it's like, well, forget it. So, the whole funny thing about the TPUSA thing, though, there's this chick, and she posted a photo, and she has a gun, and she doesn't have a fucking magazine in. It's just the gun. Like, it's not loaded. And her caption, come and take it. And I comment, I'm like, would probably be pretty easy. And she's like, all it would take is a shot or something like that.
Not if I shoot back, yeah.
Yeah, not if I shoot back. And then some guy comments and is like, well, you should probably put a magazine in it if you're going to do that.
Dude, I was laughing. Because what are you going to do? Go like this? Because, like, there's no magazine.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it's so dumb. Like,
some things should be banned. No, we shouldn't have any gun control. But at the same time, if they come to my house and there's already been gun control passed and it's the entire SWAT team, I'm not going to, first of all, probably not even going to kill them. Like, it's just not worth it. Like, it's not worth getting into a giant... If war had already broken out, then that's a different story. But if it's like birds chirping in my neighborhood, I'm not gonna start a boogaloo by myself with my fucking it's just not gonna happen, dude.
Yeah, I mean, if there's militias and there's actually shit going down and like there's gonna be and there's otherwise, if like right now the ATF pulled up and was like, hey, we need them, like, okay. Because there's nothing going on. It's like, what am I going to fight a war against the entire United States government by myself? Like, it's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is, like, libertarians, though, are like, this is why we need to legalize tanks. I'm like, okay. Well, I mean, it's just like, there's no argument for that.
You can technically own a tank, but where are you going to put it? Like, there's, like, neither of us could have it. Can you imagine pulling into either one of your driveway, especially with a tank? You'd be knocking over the fucking lion in the front. Like, going through the shit, dude. It'd be so bad. Like, there'd be no way.
I know it's next door, and I'd be like, okay, that's all I needed this for anyways.
Oh, yeah, you pull up.
Okay, and who's going to feasibly, I mean, it's like, oh, I think I'm going to go buy that tank today, honey. Like, okay. It's like, why would
most women won't even let you buy a motorcycle. Like, they're going to let you get a tank. Can you imagine just owning a tank? If I had a ton of land, I might own a tank just to flex. Like, bring people over, like, yeah, there's my car, house back there, tank. Like,
no, if I lived in like goddamn Idaho, where there's the next closest population is some Indian tribe whose name you can't pronounce, like 300 miles away. They don't have a tank.
Oh, dude, and I'm gonna be shooting it, not at people, but in the air.
Fucking South Central, like it's just so dumb.
Yeah, yeah. It was insane that I couldn't even believe the Turning Point USA. That was so cringy. I was like, what are they even trying to do?
You'd assume that they all know how, and they wouldn't go to a range that has rules, and they would just find a place that they can openly fire guns and do it and take badass videos. It's like,
don't post the videos of you not knowing how. Like, how thirsty are you to try to fit in with the conservative movement that you like have to post a video of you not knowing how to shoot the gun? Like, just either know how to shoot it or you don't. But like, I wouldn't have posted a video of my first time at the range. It was so embarrassing. You took me like 45 minutes to load my the handgun. I was like,
yeah.
Dude, I understand those people were, they get like the clips, or like it's so fucking.
Yeah, there's the one chick that posted a video that like shot something, and she goes, it's like, it was delayed like my friend. It goes, ouch! I'm like, oh my god, dude. Could you imagine you're fucking fighting the Civil War and you're, ouch! Ouch! It's like,
ouch!
Ouch! Dude, it's like, what, you're gonna get shot? What are you gonna do then? That if you are learning how to use a gun, you should learn how to like at least stop a bullet wound too. It's like, because all these people are like, yeah, I got all my guns. It's like they could take one shot to the ankle and bleed out because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. It's like, well, then all your guns don't matter because you just got shot and you're gonna bleed out. You don't know how the fuck to stop that, and that's it. It's so dumb.
Yeah, dude. Have you seen that video of that guy at the shooting range where he's like, so what you want to do is you want to hold it like this, and he accidentally shoots it.
Yeah.
And then he's like they're like, did you mean to do that? He's like, yep. he's literally like, and what you can do is you can stand like this, and like, there was one person, she shot it and then she was like, oh my god, like clearly first time shooting a gun. It's just like, it's so embarrassing.
Yeah, someone asked them, it was funny, like some people we know, someone asked one of them, was like, how was it to shoot a whatever for the first time? And they're like, it was loud. It's like, oh really, dude? I didn't think a gun would be fucking loud. I didn't think fucking explosives would be loud.
Yeah, wait, I just dropped my pen. God damn it. There it is.
It's just funny. I don't know. Like, there's so many conservatives that just don't even own guns or know how to shoot them, and it's like they're just so out of the way to do it.
Yeah, I can't even. I was gonna play the clip on the screen, but I can't find it, so it's whatever. Yeah, dude. But dude, huh?
Yeah, I can't be a hypocrite. It's like, my guns are not my #1 priority in life. Like, as a political issue, second most important issue to me.
Yeah.
But
because I don't really care. Like, I have guns, but it's like I don't care about. Like, I don't have any urge to have tons and tons of them, and it's just like, yeah, there was one TPUSA ambassador who was scared when she was holding the gun and then shouted "For America" and went off. It was crazy. Oh, dude, they'd be like, all right, it's gonna be a 3-second hold down, and they'd be like this is gonna stop at the boogaloo. They're gonna be like, woo!
We did.
I'm like, oh god, it's not even that intense to shoot a gun. Like, it's not like I've shot fully automatic HKs and shit, and you're just like, and you're like, oh, that was sick, but it's not. Like, what the fuck, dude? You know?
Yeah. No, it's fun. I mean, most ranges too, you can't even like shoot automatic. Like, they won't let you.
Oh,
like,
there's this range like near my house that my friend and I accidentally went to, and you have to wait 5 seconds in between each shot. So
yeah. 3 seconds for mine. Yeah. Which is honestly not a bad thing, because, and this is the whole like. And I'm not for banning bump stocks, but it is kind of pointless, because it's like, what are you going to be in the middle of a field? Like, this is Rambo. Like, if you're actually fighting a war and shit, you're saving ammunition, and you're shooting precise shots and accurately, and you're taking your time and breathing and holding your breath and shit. It's not like you're unless you're in Alabama and it's like you just...
Yeah, unless someone hops up right in front of you. Yeah, dude, it's... Because first of all, you'd be like, because recoil. No, I freaking the other range near my house is you could shoot fully automatic weapons there, and there's always that dude. There will be people there that I swear to God, they're just so virgin, and they'll be like this. They'll like. They don't even shoot. They just go. It's like fucking. Why even go to the shooting range if you're just gonna practice your draw? You know,
who's gonna be standing like that before they draw a gun too? It's like someone walks into a bank and then this is you.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
you're
dude.
gonna.
Oh,
like,
dude. Here's me. Here's me. Like, dude, it's not even funny. Yeah, this is old people with their guns. Ready? Every old person ever with a gun. Like, it's not even. It's so stupid. It's like the idiot. Yeah, dude, it's so dumb.
Yeah, someone's walking into my classroom with a gun. I'm not gonna be like, wait, let me get into my standing stance, okay?
Oh, someone walks in my classroom with a gun. I'm chucking a chair through the window, going like this, dude. Fuck the chair. I'm fucking using my head. I'm going right through the window. I'd rather go be picking glass out of my head than be. Dude, fuck it, dude. I'm out so fast. I don't even get the teacher back. Wait, stay in the fucking. I'm punching him out, dude. I'm so gone.
Oh.
Dude, I'm running down the hallway. I'd like bump into him. I'd be like getting out of the.
You know what I don't get is like these organizations, and this is like a good idea by me. This is the best idea anyone's ever had, right? So I don't get these organizations that have all these money, like PragerU, TPSA, whatever. Instead of donating it to like Israel or something, why don't they start? And because every conservative bitches about this, and there's plenty of conservatives that want to go to college, right? Start a school, like start a school that's actually accredited, and have it be conservative. It's like, well, there's this one, and it's like if you name it, it's going to be like the most religious school ever, and it's not actually conservative.
What's the one university that's conservative?
There's that one.
Liberty University.
Liberty, yeah, and that's libertarian. Like it's not even conservative.
But it's
so
like what are you gonna walk into an employer? It's like, where's your degree from? Liberty University. That's like walking in and be like Phoenix University of Phoenix
so
online. Like,
yeah, and I mean half the population at least is conservative.
Mm-hmm.
I mean it's dwindling, but it's like start an education system that's accredited through the government, so conservatives don't have to deal with the bias. It's like, oh, stop the bias. It's like, you have the money to start a school and do all this shit, so do the paperwork and do it. It's like, I don't get why these organizations, it's like, if I had the following and the money to do it, I'd do it.
Yeah.
Because that is, and it would be profitable too. Like, I would pay more money to go to a non-shit liberal school. Like, it's like, there's no other option but to do that. So it's like, I will take that option out.
Well, you know it's going to have to be like 75,000 times more expensive. Because like, no, Dylan, that instructor has like a 500 Magnum next to the dudes. Yeah, it's so bad. This guy, dude, you're so behind, Tristan. Tristan's like talking about shit 20 minutes after, dude. We're like, yeah, I'd go to an accredited school. No, that vid's so funny. He has the gun in his hand. He's so far behind in the pod, dude.
Dude, Tristan's having a field day with the whole TPUSA things because he hates.
Dude. He's commenting. I'm seeing his comments 10 minutes after.
He knows his shit about guns too.
Yeah.
Like if the Civil War's starting, I'm leaving my gun at my house. I'm getting in my car and flooring it to Tristan's house. I'm like, see ya. I'm like, protect.
Well, I mean, what would your skill set be in the fucking Civil War? Like, what would your skill set be, dog?
I'd be like, oh, let me advertise for our next battle.
I'm back. Is there a place I could post or do a podcast? Like, what am I supposed to do here?
If I have a compound? Oh, okay. Let me find another one.
You have Wi-Fi? Oh no, shit.
I mean, I feel like I would survive any sort of apocalypse, war, whatever. Like and it doesn't help me anywhere else in life. It's like I'm like a soldier coming back and I can't get a job because I don't have any skills that would actually help me in civilian life. Like I just have so much common sense. No, common sense isn't a real sense. It's not a thing. It's like you get what I'm talking about. It's like I just have so much like street smarts.
I
like,
do
it's
too,
just not...
but like you know what would get me is food. Like that would be I'd be fine, but like hunting because it's just like it's gonna be so loud that what are you gonna catch a rabbit and be like, here's the meat. and like then there's like one piece of edible meat on a rabbit, like.
You'd have to pillage grocery stores and shit. Like, there's just no.
Which, yeah, good luck in like L.A. Because like it's gonna be pillaged. All the capable people are immediately gonna go for Costco. So I'm gonna come walking in 20 minutes later. Like,
oh, I'm setting up in Costco, dude. I'm getting on top of the fucking rafters that they have that they just stack their shit on. I'm fucking scoping.
That's everybody's idea, dog. So you're gonna show up to Costco and it's already gonna be like ANCAP society set up there with fucking barter system, and you're gonna walk in, no idea how to do it.
there's gonna be tents set up already. That's like fucking. What's that one? It's gonna be Austin Peterson just in the booth, like welcome.
Yeah, it's gonna be fucking They're gonna have like ANCAP sign already set up. That's like the first thing they're so excited to do.
That's what I would do, though. That's like what I would try to get a group together, raid Costco, make it mine, because you have everything you need. Like, I mean, it's like it's gonna last you years.
Yeah, but the food is you have to eat hella canned food, because food forgot. You're getting bananas. You better be fucking scuffing those down like cocks, because like those things are gonna go brown.
But like even though it's run on power, like they could turn the power off, whatever. You know, they have backups for all that shit because. They have generators, because it's like if the power went out or something, Costco's not losing every single thing that they keep refrigerated. So it's like dude, it wouldn't be.
I don't know. It'd be hard. You'd have to find like, I actually watched a video on this, like what would happen, and it would take like 4 days for shit to start going bad, and it'd be bad, dude.
Like, not even, dude. The LA riots, the power went out an hour later. There was shit. Everything was on fire. Like an hour, dude. I'm not even being. Exaggerated. What do you mean? In the LA riots, like when the power went out.
No, I'm talking about like 4 days later is when problems would start to occur.
Yeah.
Like 4 days after, with no power and everything, it'd be like you'd be in constant fear, like all the time.
Yeah, I mean, the first thing I'm doing is going to like a really isolated place. Like I would honestly.
Dog, you know where I'm going, dog.
I would drive to you, dog.
You know where. You know exactly where we're going to. Don't even say it, but you know, dog.
Yeah, we'd have to drop at Abby, dude.
Oh no, we're not. We're going out, fucking that place, dog. We're gonna post up there, dude.
That place.
Man, let me text it, dog. Don't say it, dog.
Kansas.
Dog. Hold on, man. Don't say it, because then fucking everybody Google it.
No, dude, even that, it's too populated. We have to go.
Oh, hell no, dude. I'll post it up. Dude, it's right down. I'll be there in like 4 seconds.
Go for food and stuff, dude.
Huh?
Where are you going to go for food and stuff? And that's what everyone that lives there is going to do.
No, you know what? Everybody goes to the grocery store. I'm robbing houses. I'm just robbing houses, and I'm fucking pillaging houses and pantries and shit. But everyone's immediately going to rush. I'm just going to rob houses and be like, look, if you give me some of your food, you can come with us. And then you have like a bunch of people already with you. Because once you get like a big enough squad, and then the majority of homeowners are going to be scared shitless. So you're going to be like, except for the man, I can deal with my own damn family. It's like, okay, well, have fun dying. But like, most people, like if you have a huge group, you're like, hey, you can come stay with us for protection if you like let us have your food.
You have to have strict rules too. I mean, it's like, I would literally set up my own little like fascist community. It's like, if you're not contributing, out, or bang, or get out. Yeah, it's like, and if you break the rules, bang. It's like you have to keep a tight lid on shit because otherwise it's chaos. It's like if you watch The Walking Dead, which is gets so shitty after a while, but it's cool because of the whole apocalypse thing. Like how people turn on people and trust other people. It's like, no, I would straight be Negan. I would kill every motherfucker. I would have the first people to go, sympathetic people. If you care about other people that you don't know, if you care about strangers, you're gone. Because
I'm not letting anybody in my group, because it's like, why would you most strangers don't even care about you. So it's like,
yeah, it's like, why would you like, and I hate to say it, but like those religious people, they're so gone. They're so gone. Because they're not even going to care about dying that much. They're going to be like, well, God is doing this as a rapture. We're going to be sent to heaven because we believe. It's like, okay, well, you're going to die.
And I'll be like, well, I'm not rolling the dice yet.
Like, yeah, I'm like, yeah. I'd be like, that's fine. I hope you make it, and I hope I see you there. But I'm going to try to extend my time here for a little bit. So, and they're just nice. So it's like they're going to be willing. It's like, oh, come. Because you know the pastor's going to be like, come, guys. And there's going to be me and you like, okay, cool, thanks. And we roll in.
No, dog. Fuck that, dog. Man's not shooting because you can't. No, dude.
I'm not shooting.
I'm not killing anybody unless I have to.
Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna go out of my way to kill someone. But
No,
if
someone
someone
comes try to pillage my food, do it. Dog, if someone walks in to pillage my food, dog, it's not even funny, dude. I'm fucking going.
Okay, ready to shoot. Yep, that's what I meant to do.
Dude, can you imagine living in Western times? You have to do a draw.
God, I would be the most sneaky. I would not. It wouldn't be 3, 2, 1. It would be 3, 2.
Oh, dude.
Like, forget dying. I'm like, oops. It's like, what are they gonna do? They're dead now.
They'd be walking back. I'd be like this. Like so. I just turn around.
Take your 10 feet. I'd be 1 step.
I know. They'd be like, ah, like trusting. What an idiot, dude. Oh, dude.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, what are they gonna do? It's like if you do that in a duel, it's like, what? Oh, I'm gonna kill you too now.
Everybody, because there's no law back then. Somebody else, like fucking, and then he just blood around you, and then they tell stories. At least he made his stand, and did his thing. And I'm like dude, it'd be so bad, dude.
God.
Do you want to wrap it?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, because we gotta grind. All right, thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be back with another one of these episodes soon. Definitely bringing back the podcast. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, 2 Savage Democrats, The Rising Right. We'll see you guys next time.